Hey everyone, welcome back. In this particular video, we are going to see how modern day phishing attack works and how exactly they are using XSS vulnerability to conduct successful phishing attacks. Okay, so before starting the video, here's a quick disclaimer. This video is only for educational purpose. Don't misuse this knowledge. And if you are going to do so, then I'll be not responsible for your action. Okay. So in order to show you process, I have created one demonstration, or you can say demo. Okay. So what I have basically done is I have created one sample Flask app. Okay, I have installed the Oracle VirtualBox and on which I have created Debian machine, and in that Debian machine here is a sample Flask app. Okay, so this Flask is basically vulnerable to XSS attack, and that's what I'm going to use in this video to show you demonstration. Okay, so when I start this particular sample or simple Flask app, what I get is in browser I get something like this. This is the vulnerable website. Right now the website is on the local domain, so that's why website.local is there and port 5000 is there. Okay, so I think that's pretty much enough for the demonstration purpose. Okay, so where is the vulnerability? So vulnerability is right here. So whenever I pass any parameter in the URL, it will appear in the body. Okay, and it will not only appear in the body, it will create the issue because it is not implemented safely. Okay, so if I add the h1 tag right here and if I close that particular h1 tag, can you see in the body also it is reflecting as a h1 tag element and XSS has been turned into the capital letters, right? So yeah, that's why this particular vulnerability is there. Now you might say that, okay, this is a very basic simple vulnerability. How this particular vulnerability can exist in the real life application? So my answer is yes, it will exist, but it is not necessary that it will exist in the URL parameter. It will exist in the it may exist in the search box. So let's say this is the FluxxSet.com website. So here we have the search box. So in this particular search box also this particular vulnerability can exist. Okay, and it can be anywhere. There might be chat box in the website which is causing store XSS. There might be something like this where the link is there. In the link itself, the some string is not getting correctly rectified, and that's why the XSS vulnerability is causing. So basically, the moral of this story is XSS vulnerability can exist in any way, and it can be used by the attacker. Okay, so let me show you exactly how it can be used. Okay, so as you know, this is the location where the vulnerability exists, right? So let's do one thing. Let's do some demonstration and let's say if it is executing the JavaScript or not. Okay, so here is the JavaScript payload that I have prepared. So let me just copy that particular payload, go to the website and let me enter that particular payload. Okay, so it is executing the JavaScript payload. Okay, that's really great. Now what we are going to do is instead of writing simple JavaScript, we will say that after 5 seconds, redirect user to the another website, which can be the malicious link where actual credential stealing or actual cooking stealing is happening. Okay, so let me show you that particular payload also. Here is the payload. So it is a message, and in the message we are injecting the script. It is saying set timeout for 5 seconds. That means whatever we are entering here, it will execute 5 seconds. After the 5 seconds, why after the 5 seconds? Because if there is any bot coming to the whatever the malicious website you are preparing, then if the bot access that particular URL, it will not get immediately results and it will run into the timeout. Okay, so that's why it is necessary to add the timeout. Okay, so what it is will doing is it will wait for 5 seconds, then it will redirect user to the malicious website which is attacker.com. Okay, so let's do one thing. Let's copy the whole payload. So this is the payload and let's paste it right here and let's see how it reacts. Okay, so I'm entering right here and yeah, the 5 seconds has been done and we've been redirected to the attacker.com. Okay, so right now you might say that, okay, this is the simplest app. Okay, but imagine this particular vulnerability exists in this particular website which is fluxxset.com, which has like thousands of users. So in that case, it's a really critical thing, because whenever attacker is going to send phishing email to, let's say, my users on the fluxxset.com website, first of all, they will see, okay, the domain is valid, which is fluxxset.com. That means there is nothing to worry about. And hence the domain is valid. Because of this, mail will also not go to the trash or let's say spam. Okay, and that's where the attacker can bypass this spam filter. Okay, but in real, hence there is a payload this particular website is going to redirect it to attacker website, and that's where attacker is going to steal the credentials. Okay, so that's why it is more important to patch the vulnerabilities on your website, regardless if you are in any business. Because let's take an example that some guys are in the real estate business, okay, and they have this kind of vulnerability in their website. They might think that, okay, we are not a technical company, why it is necessary to fix the vulnerability, keep the website up to date? Because you are a real estate agent or real estate company, you have pretty much valuable clients. So if this kind of thing exists in your website, and if attacker exploits it, they may trick your users, fall for phishing, and attacker might do this for financial gain or something, right? That's why it becomes really important, regardless of your business, keep your website up to date, fix the vulnerability, patch the vulnerability, and secure your customer and your website, right? So yeah, that's all in this particular video. In this particular video, I demonstrated how XSS vulnerability can be used by phishing attackers to conduct successful phishing attack. If you have any doubt, please let me know in the comment. If you have any question, then what you can do is you can go to the fluxxset.com, and here thousands of people are asking the question. You can also join the community and start asking the question and get answers from the community and me. And apart from this, in this particular video, if I'm missing something, and if you wish I would add some points in this particular video, please let me know in the comment. I will pin that comment so that whatever the users are coming after you, they will also get that particular knowledge, right? Yeah, thanks for watching and see you in the next.